This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
Government's proposed value-added tax continues to generate feedback as the local economy now shows signs of growth. Many experts and economists are debating the potential impact of VAT on the Bahamian economy. How will it affect the ordinary Bahamian? Local merchants and other business operators remain the topics generally discussed. Well, former State Minister of Finance and Seafowl Executive James Smith is giving his views on the proposed tax system, which he feels will be in the best interest of the Bahamas to strictly reform its current tax structure.
The policymakers have got to move ahead in what they think is the best for the country, and I think they're in a better position to do it. They've been dealing with it for many years. They've got the technical analysis. They have a feel for what's going on. But, you know, taxation is a very, it's an area where it'll never be popular. I mean, nobody wants to pay taxes, obviously, but everybody needs to have the benefits of a tax system. If you want to have health services, education facilities, protection from the law, these things have got to be paid for.
Now, the recent drop in unemployment figures for Grand Bahama from 19.5 to 16.8% are encouraging, but Grand Bahama's Chamber of Commerce President Barry Malcolm feels until outstanding issues are resolved, there will be no significant growth. Malcolm acknowledged that there have been some welcome job creation in tourism, but he says the industrial sector remains particularly challenged and predicts it will not experience any substantial growth in the near future. He also points to the critical need for tax reform.
Issues such as VAT, issues such as the Customs Tariff Act of July of last year are critical issues given the export nature of our economy that really have to be resolved before you see any additional investment from existing investors in Freeport or new substantial investment coming in to really grow and expand jobs in the economy.
Now, while there have been complaints about a lack of public information on value-added tax, Malcolm says the Chamber mounted its own educational initiatives to inform Grand Bahamians. In fact, just this week, the group forwarded its views on VAT and its potential impact on the island to government.
The Chamber feels that whatever tax regimes are put in place, new tax regimes, must be understood, must be discussed, must be really taken on board by the business community. So without pronouncing one way or the other for or against VAT, the Chamber has sought to really deepen the conversation in Grand Bahama and deepen the consideration of what are the implications and impact of VAT. So we've done a lot within the Chamber itself to have that conversation. In my view, more needs to be done, but we're certainly doing our part to try and have those conversations for our members and for the broader community.
In crime news this evening, a 38-year-old man of Thompson Lane is in custody after he was arrested for a stabbing overnight. Police say it was shortly after 2 o'clock this morning when a man and a woman were at a local nightclub on East Street and Gibbs Corner when they got into an altercation with another man. Police say the woman was stabbed multiple times and the man was stabbed once in the arm. Both were taken to hospital where the woman, police say, is listed in serious condition and the man is said to be stable. The suspect has since, as we said, been arrested. And 2 prominent attorneys have been stripped of their rights to practice law in the country, and we are told another lawyer could be facing the same fate. The issue stems from allegations involving the misappropriation of clients' funds. The Bar Association has been mum on recent developments, but we managed to get this out of Bar Association President Ellsworth Johnson.
I don't want to speak to those issues at this time. The practice of law is about service. Service to your country, service to the court, and service to your fellow men. And I know that, and I think that all members of the bar share this sentiment, that we would rather be alone than be in bad company.
Questioned about whether he's concerned with these recent disbarments and the impact on the integrity of the Bar Association, Mr. Johnson said,
Absolutely not. It demonstrates that we are prepared, despite the fact that you are our brother or our sister, to deal with the situation. And if you prove not to be a person of integrity, we're prepared to disassociate ourselves. And I think it bodes well for us that there's sometimes people say because you're a member of the organization, then they will not deal with you because everybody knows everybody. No, that's not the case in the Bahamas Bar Association.
Well, that does it for this portion of the news. Don't go away. Julian Gibson is up next with ZNS Total Sports.